So in this video today, we're going to be looking at Jacob Collier's masterful approach in terms of his music making, looking at wild C. So to help you employ some of these concepts and also just to broaden your understanding musically. So let's check it out. Wild C, Jacob Collier, also the original 100,000 Voices. Here we go.
Took a walk somewhere.
We're in the key of A, at least for now anyway. So when we listen to the start, it's quite dense. You can hear there's strings. It's like a kind of guitar with a it sounds like the strings is kind of definitely pulsating on the 1, the 4 and the 5, so it's actually a sus chord. It's an A sus chord, and I know that Jacob likes his use of sus chords. In this case, we're looking at a sus 4. Yeah, so let's put this in the key of A major and go from the top. So we've got some quite nice, guitar-ish kind of riffs happening all over that. That's nice. That's 6, 1, 4. Yeah, so in relation to the A major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F sharp minor, to the 1, which is A major, and finishing on the 4. Yeah, chord 4.
Took a walk somewhere.
Outlining essentially an A major chord.
Through the fog to the wild sea.
Yeah.
I could almost see you there, standing right there in front of me.
Back to the
My heart will find a way to dissolve my history.
Yep.
You will always find me there, wide awake with the wild sea.
Okay, and that very much does sound like a C. Let's look at the verse then. Let's look at some of these chords. Now, fundamentally, you might just kind of hear straight major chords, then into the minor. It's actually a bit deeper than that. For example, I could hear on the 5 chord, it's not just a straight E major. It sounds like there's some kind of A that's being held on. There's a bit of blurring there. So let's actually look at that. So it starts on the 6, 1, 4. We know that. Right there, and that's actually quite nice with the guitar. You've got kind of like a kind of pulling. Yeah, it's like kind of sliding. That's nice. We'll finish with the now, even like when you kind of think, in my mind, as I'm hearing this, I'm thinking about not just the fundamental chords I can hear, which is being played with what? Maybe some kind of synth, atmospheric kind of sound, but you've got these kind of other melody notes kind of adding to the kind of palette. So for example, with the guitar, I can hear there's definitely an E.
Took a walk somewhere.
It might be the strings actually still. So it's actually not just a D major, you got that add 2 in there as well. That's beautiful, as opposed to just, no, you got this. That's beautiful. Yeah, so right there. So we're on D, chord 4. Even right there. That A is still in there, and I wouldn't even say that 3rd is there necessarily. Let's have a listen.
Took a walk somewhere.
Yeah, it's not. So you got this kind of 4th apart, maybe like an add 4. I mean, the sus 4, and then E. Interesting. So you got the 6 as a minor 7, because I can hear that that's mutual, and then going to the 1. So let's play that through. And here, let me contrast it. So I'll play you like just majors. Watch this, major or minor chords. Yeah. So that's D major, but he's got beautiful. And then rather than just that, you've got beautiful. And then
through the fog to the
but you've actually got going to the 1. Beautiful, Jacob.
Wild, wild scene.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
almost
Back to the D.
see you there, standing right there in front of me.
Back to the D. Okay.
My heart will find a way.
At that point, I can hear that there's a 3rd in there, but also that A's within this. You got this kind of cluster.
My heart will find a way
Definitely with the guitar. Yeah, beautiful cluster.
to dissolve my history.
Like a first inversion. So rather than going to the A, so interesting. So first time it was a 4. Then we had a sus4 to the 6 to the 1. Now we've got the 4. We've got this kind of cluster on E major with still the 4th in there. Got this 6. And rather than going to the A, we're going to do a first inversion, I believe. Yeah. Some different options.
To dissolve my history.
Yeah. That's interesting. So kind of breaking up the monotony rather than just doing the same thing every time. He's got, and then he's got, sounds great. And then beautiful. So using first inversion chords, that's a really good trick. Yep.
You will.
This is the thing. He could have gone minor. He could have gone minor 3, but he's got that first inversion of the 1. Yeah, Jacob does this a lot with the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. In terms of the 3rd and the bass line, making the right hand. Essentially, in this case, we're breaking it down with the right hand. An A major, yeah, as opposed to a minor, C sharp minor. No, I've got a first inversion. That's nice.
Always find me there.
We're back.
Wide awake
Cluster.
with a wild, wild sea.
So we're building on a kind of B minor.
Took a walk somewhere through the fire to the roaring sea.
No bass.
To the teardrops in your hair, making love in the mystery.
Ooh, what was that bass lick right there?
Making love in the mystery.
Ugh.
Making love in the mystery. Your hair, making love in the mystery. Making love in the mystery.
Okay.
Making love in the mystery.
Ah. I think.
Making love in the mystery.
I think that was it.
Making love in the mystery.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Making love in the mystery.
Just about. What's that last note?
Making love in the mystery. Making love in the mystery.
Oh, the last note.
Making love in the mystery.
It's an A. Whoa, pentatonic stuff. Wow.
Making love in the mystery.
Yeah, my bad.
Making love in the mystery.
Just about. If you want to know. Yeah. So it's pentatonic stuff. So we're not including the 7 or the 4. Yeah, apart from the last note. Yeah. So groups of 5, pentatonic, yeah. Very nice.
Love in the mystery.
Yeah, back to the D.
I know I'll find you there. The invisible, wild and free. I am all that I wish to be.
Oh.
All alone with the wild, wild sea.
So it's interesting, you got kind of some passing chords. You got a 4, then they pass on the 2. B minor, it sounds like, or B something. Let's see.
And I know I'll find
Are we there?
mystery. And I
Passing.
know I'll find you there.
It sounds like the bass just moves really. You can kind of hear the horns, yeah, like kind of French horns, that kind of feel.
The invisible, wild and free. I am all that I wish to be.
Oh.
All alone
Wow, we're switching up, so it sounds like at this point you got a C sharp minor.
with the wild, wild sea.
Over the D, E, F sharp. A dance kind of vibe.
Singing, oh, oh, oh. Now I know who I am. Singing, oh, oh, oh. Now I know who I am. Singing, oh,
D,
now I know who I am.
bit of displacement.
Singing, oh,
We're still in 4 though. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, duh. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. So let me break that down. I was about to start breaking it down, and then the displacement happened, and it all switched up. Seemingly, even though it was still in 4. D, 2, 3, 4. Cluster. Okay, so the bass is moved. So fundamentally, we've got D, our E cluster. I do like that. To our F sharp. Yeah. D. Oh. Okay. Let's back up just a little bit. Just a little bit. D. D. We're in. Oh. Cluster. F sharp. D. Back to the B. No. C major. So that's not in relation to the key of A. Because of the diatonic scale anyway. So you've got a C major. Okay, what was the context of that? D. Down to the B. C. Movement. Still takes us back to A though. Yep. I felt that.
Took a walk somewhere.
Oh, to the start.
Through the dark that is holding me.
Same version. Yeah. Da 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 da. Inversion. Play that for you. D.
Took a walk somewhere.
Add 2.
Through the dark that is holding me.
Beautiful.
And I fall without a care into the arms of the storming sea. My heart will fly away. I will lie in
So this song is interesting. This song is interesting because fundamentally it's all based around 4 chords essentially: D, E, F sharp minor, and 1. And there's only kind of one kind of main place where they really pull away from the harmony or the harmonic center of A major. They go to that C. So that's really interesting from Jacob. You know, he's using just this fundamentally, but his chordal and just music creation palette is massive, so much so that you've got all these different textures which really take you on a journey fundamentally, even though we're just within that kind of framework of those 4 chords. Interesting. Looks like we're about to transition somewhere else. To another song, I'm sure. To the track listing, yeah, you can just feel it. And I'm feeling like an E on the bass. Another song. Very, 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 very interesting from Mr. Jacob Collier. So I wanted to just highlight something for you. I'm going to relate this in terms of C for a moment. This high idea of first inversions, like this is a game changer. Any major chords. Let's look at this in terms of C. So if I use the same chord progression, this is why it's really important to be able to understand fundamentally, you know, the major scales and just the chord families of each scale as well. So fundamentally, normally we have major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, first inversion of G or diminished, and then back to home. So that chord progression in terms of this key, let's just use the 4, let's use the 5, 6, 1. So essentially any chord that you have, if you want to kind of just create some, you know, some options, let's put it that way, let's think about that first inversion. So fundamentally 4, 5, 6 to the 1. Now I'm going to make that last chord, this last chord of C, a first inversion. Just hear how it sounds in context. So I'll give you this option one more time. So 4, the foundation, 5, 6, 1. Now I'm going to employ the first inversion. 4, 5. Check it out right here. Essentially, because we're a semitone apart when we start back around on the F, it essentially kind of locks us into this kind of circular feel that kind of never ending, as opposed to just this, which is home. No, that first inversion. And now we can kind of play with it. So what would happen now if we did a first inversion, say on either chord 4 or chord 5? So I'm going to just choose it at will. So I'll start with the foundation of 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 4, 5, 6, 1 in first inversion of the 5, 6. So, and I'm just, that's just the first inversion note of G. Beautiful. You can hear how it really does give you some more options, essentially chordal wise, but we're not fundamentally changing the chord, it's just the bass note. First inversion on the 4. Ooh, beautiful. And being able to employ this in different keys, for example in the key of D, if I go there, so 4, 5, 6, 1, I'm going to do first inversion on the 1. First inversion, beautiful. Such a simple concept, but it works so well. First inversion on the 5, beautiful, etc, etc. That's a really good takeaway from this video. So thanks for that, Jacob. So yeah, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new, do subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.